Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Cindy Trimm. Welcome to my channel, a place where we grow stronger in faith and power through daily prayer. If you're ready to see God move in your life, make sure you subscribe, stay connected, and watch this video all the way through. Thank you, and God bless you. This is the first week of November, the gate of a new season, the threshold of divine realignment. As you stand at the entrance of this prophetic window, you must open your mouth and decree what heaven has already ordained for your life. You are not permitted to walk into this week casually. You must command it. Every day must bow to divine instruction. Every atmosphere must align with God's intention for your destiny. This week is not for spectators. It is for commanders. You are not waiting for heaven to move. Heaven is waiting for your decree. Speak forth. Call down the fire of God upon every resistance. Let the heavens hear your voice and respond with divine manifestation. For the fire of God is not a gentle flame. It is a consuming force that purifies, sanctifies, and amplifies everything born of God within you. Let heaven answer by fire. Let every demonic embargo melt away. Let every delayed prophecy be accelerated. Let the spirit of stagnation be consumed. Let the glory of God break open your path and make you unstoppable. This week is your divine activation moment. Speak into the winds, into the elements, into the day and night cycles. Command them to cooperate with your destiny. For when heaven answers by fire, everything contrary is silenced. When heaven answers by fire, every altar of opposition collapses. This is your moment to legislate, to operate as heaven's ambassador on earth. You are heaven's voice in human form, sent to release divine decrees into the earth realm. This week, may your prayers rise like incense before the throne. May your words become fire in the spirit. May your declarations shift atmospheres and summon angelic assistance. Speak with boldness, command with authority, and watch heaven confirm every word you utter. For this is not just another week. This is a spiritual transaction zone where your obedience and declaration ignite divine response. Let heaven answer by fire! To command the atmosphere of the first week through prophetic declarations means to take spiritual ownership of time and season. You must recognize that the first week of November is not just another set of days. It is a spiritual gate that determines the tone of what follows. The atmosphere around you responds not to silence, but to sound. The spiritual realm is voice activated, and nothing shifts until something is spoken. So open your mouth and begin to legislate heaven's agenda into the earth. When you speak, speak with authority, with intentionality, and with conviction. You are not merely wishing, you are commanding the elements, aligning them to God's prophetic timeline for your life. Every day as you rise, decree the word of God over your circumstances. Command the morning to yield its strength to you. Speak to the sun, the moon, and the stars that they will not smite you, but cooperate with your destiny. Command the winds to carry your words into every corner where your influence is needed. Speak to the heavens that they may open and rain down favor, opportunities, and divine connections. Speak to the earth that it may bring forth increase. When you declare with faith, the unseen world responds because heaven is programmed to react to divine speech. In this first week, do not speak carelessly. Every word you utter becomes a seed in the soil of time. Speak life, not death. Speak abundance, not lack. Speak progress, not delay. Let your words create the environment you want to live in. The enemy works through confusion, fear, and doubt, but when you command the atmosphere, you silence his interference. You remind creation who holds authority, not circumstances, not emotions, but the word of God in your mouth. The moment you begin to decree, the angels of the Lord are activated to enforce what you have spoken. Commanding the atmosphere also requires discernment. You must know what God is saying about this season. Spend time in prayer and listen to divine instructions. Then use your words to echo heaven's decree. When you do, your speech becomes prophetic, not empty sound, but creative power. As you declare, the fire of God backs your words, consuming every hindrance and setting in motion the manifestation of promises. This is a week to frame your reality. Refuse to allow the enemy to dictate your emotions or outcomes. Take back control by the authority vested in you as a child of God. Stand in your prophetic office, decree over your family, your finances, your purpose, and your territory. The heavens are open, waiting for your command. Let your words ascend like incense and return as rain, watering every seed of destiny you've planted. The spiritual atmosphere must obey your voice when your voice aligns with the will of God. To activate divine fire is to summon heaven's power into the battlefield of your life. The fire of God is not symbolic alone, it is a living force, the manifestation of his holiness and power that consumes everything standing against divine purpose. When you call upon the fire, you are invoking the very essence of God's purity, judgment, and glory. It is the fire that separates light from darkness, the fire that breaks the yoke of oppression, the fire that exposes what is hidden and burns away every demonic residue. You are not begging for victory, you are enforcing it. Every obstacle that has resisted your progress must encounter the consuming presence of God. This week, as you command November to align with divine order, let the fire of God go before you. Release the flames of heaven into every area where darkness has lingered. Speak fire into your circumstances. Speak fire into your atmosphere. Speak fire into your destiny. Let it consume the plans of the enemy. Let it dismantle every altar built against your success. When the fire of God is activated, delays are destroyed, confusion is scattered, and resistance loses its grip. You are not wrestling in the flesh. You are legislating in the spirit. The fire that fell on Elijah's altar is still alive. The God who answered by fire still responds to those who call with faith. As you pray, imagine divine fire sweeping through every area of stagnation. Let it cleanse your path and refine your purpose. Let the fire purify your motives, strengthen your discernment, and ignite your passion for the things of God. Fire does not just destroy, it also refines. Whatever is of God within you will shine brighter when tested by the flames. Every impurity, fear, and doubt must be burned away until only faith remains. The fire of God is both your weapon and your purifier. It burns the enemy and builds you stronger. There are battles you will never win until the fire is released. Words alone are not enough. You must pray with power until the heavens open. When divine fire descends, it makes your words weighty and your prayers unstoppable. Angels move at the command of fire. The demonic realm trembles when it feels the heat of your declaration. The presence of fire signals that heaven has intervened, that authority has shifted, that the spiritual climate has changed in your favor. Call upon the fire until your home, your business, your family, and your destiny are surrounded by divine protection. Let every curse be consumed. Let every invisible chain be melted. Let every hidden adversary be exposed. Speak as one who carries the flame of God. Decree that this first week of November will be marked by victory, clarity, and acceleration. You are a carrier of divine fire. Where you stand, the enemy cannot remain. Where you speak, the atmosphere must bow. Activate the fire and watch heaven respond with undeniable power.